debunked the myth about the 50-50 weight distribution. And the reason why we do that is because as humans we want to hunker down, but that disconnects. We want strength, but that disconnects our gross motor strength from our fine motor strength. And so now they're acting separately. I can only do this with my lower body, and then my upper body only has fine motor.
And your lower body goes to fine motor, so you'll be limited as far as movement. So when Rick talks about as you're training tactically, especially for military and law enforcement, what do you need to do? You cannot stand and shoot a paper target. If I'm in a fight, what do you need to be able to do? You need to be able to move. And if you go here, this is cool. If you want to sit and do this to shoot paper, and you shoot paper well, great.
Yeah.
If you want to learn how to do this as a warrior,
yes.
as if you're going to ever use this as a life skill, or you're going to do things competitively to run and move and do those things,
right.
This is, you have to go along these same lines.
Sure. Okay. So static shooting aside, dynamic shooting with movement, manipulation.
Must.
Then we have to understand how to hold our body and to balance our body. So the weight distribution we've done differently. That frees up the upper body to move, and I'm not putting it the right way, but in any case.
Any manipulation that you want to do with any firearm will be in balance if you can maintain your weight over your pivotal axis and then operate from there, because this is your platform.
Okay.
And if the platform is solid, then I can use this to manipulate and do whatever I want. If the platform is not solid, the body will move from there. It has no choice but to. The minute the draw stroke, this is why in all of Rick's stuff, the way he has it designed to do, it's all designed to operate around this effect. Now, sorry to say, if you're not a great athlete, you don't have great gross motor programs, you're not going to be a great athlete then. Just the way it is. But you can learn how to move your body in that way so it's as optimal as possible for you.
Perfect. So this way we're balanced. And you said, well, yeah, basically you need to learn how to shoot one-footed. And you're like, then you explained why. So balance to me equals control.
Yes.
So if I can balance and pivot, and I'm just on a dime, and that's great. But also you're saying the manipulation that we teach is in line with the balance point of our body. So our workspace, where I bring the gun into when I'm inserting a magazine or running a slide, where I bring the gun into so that I can insert a magazine, all
draw
of that,
stroke,
draw stroke, it's all the same. So
all of it.
So this is the foam that puts a magnifying glass on balance issues,
on any of your errors that in your body, or lack of strength.
This is what's helping
stability.
Me find the angle of my lower body and my balance point. And then it's one-handed or one-footed shooting, right? So it's not.
And you can feel how hard it is to stand on it, let alone manipulate.
Right.
So if you do things that take you away from the center of your body, that's what will happen. This magnifies that error and you will slow yourself.
Right. So during the draw stroke, if my arms go outside of a compressed space, then I lose my balance.
As soon as your body realizes it's off its safety envelope, it will slow itself down.
I can raise my arms, and I haven't lost a single ounce of balance. I don't have perfect balance, but I haven't lost any of what I do have.
Right.
Okay? So I bring it, and
that's the manipulation, yes. Now, if you notice, if you would see this from the side, your head stays basically here. And you're making, when you balance like this, what your body is doing is like a rudder of a ship, where you're driving a car over a very long distance, it's making micro corrections. If I go to where I'm making big movements, they're no longer micro corrections, and I slow myself, and then I'm not as efficient. My whole contention is, you go, well, this is tough to train, and nobody teaches this, but it's the most efficient way to do anything. Why wouldn't you want to, if you're going to do this, why wouldn't you want to do it the most efficient way possible?
To look cool on Instagram.
To look cool on Instagram, yes. That's the important thing.
Cool.